Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Ignore my messy hair. It's being a mess because I washed it last night and my hair, when I wash it, first up, it's a process because my hair is really thick and it gets even thicker when it's wet. And it's a whole process because it gets really thick, especially when it's wet, and then it dries. It takes a while to dry sometimes, and it's this whole process and stuff. It's a whole process. Also, my hair is so thick and I'm a mess that when I wash my hair, it's a process of brushing my hair afterwards because my hair physically comes out strand by strand when I wash it, and then it just, and the reason is because it is really thick. It is really thick, and I do not take good care of it. I try to I take somewhat good care of it, but that's not the best. But make sure you like, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. Don't worry, I am wearing a shirt. I like to say that because this jacket is oversized, or it's kind of big on me, but really comfy. And yeah, this jacket's been there through a lot. What I mean by that is this jacket, it has been through one really exciting moment and then one not so exciting moment. The jacket has been in through squad tour, which was really exciting, and then it also went through me in straight tears for 2 hours straight because of something that happened. And I am gonna do a little story time on that and clarify something on what actually happened because I told the story before, but I'm telling it again because when I told it last time, I was still kind of unemotional, mess because of it. And then, yeah. But also, I'm very excited over something, and I ordered something today. Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna explain that really quickly. This is gonna be kind of like a story time, video. But I ordered something today I am really excited over. Here's the thing. I'm not one of the people that is obsessed with makeup and wears makeup every day. And I have a lot of makeup and I do like wearing makeup sometimes. I don't wear it constantly, but I do like to wear it whenever I am doing just fun little at home music video type things just for fun for social media. And I like to wear makeup when I am doing certain Instagram photo shoots. Not all the time, but sometimes. And also whenever just on different occasions. I family get together sometimes. I'll wear makeup because I like to. Or when I went to Dream Tour, I like wearing makeup sometimes. And I have a pretty good amount of makeup because one of the things that family seemed to get me for Christmas. So I have a lot of different kinds of makeup. Most of it, or some of it is cheaper makeup that works really well. And then some of it, then I have my good makeup that I don't let anyone use. And what I mean by that is I don't generally share makeup, but sometimes sometimes when a little girl in our family comes over or something, she'll I do her makeup or something with it, but I never use my really good makeup on other people, which is my Petite and Pretty makeup. I have a couple things from Petite and Pretty. I love their makeup so much. I call it my good makeup because it generally is. It's kind of pricey. But it's really good quality. It's pricey, but it's long lasting, and I put it on, and then I like put it on, and then it will last me, and it will last me until I like take it off. So it's like long lasting. Also, each thing generally it just lasts a long time. Like all of their stuff like lasts a long time. Like I have a palette from them, the whimsical palette. I love that palette. It's a like eyes and cheeks palette, and it comes with a makeup brush, a double-ended one that's kind of a thicker end, and one that's a smaller end. And that I got it in like I want to say January. Yeah, I got it in January, and I use it sometimes, like a pretty good amount, and it basically looks like untouched. Like I have used it a pretty good amount of time, and it looks like almost untouched. Like you can tell it's been used a little bit, but for the most part, there's still a lot left, which is great. I usually end up using like Pacific colors from it, but I love their stuff. I have a whimsical palette. I have the clear mascara and brow gel. I'm trying to think. And like, I have a pretty good amount of stuff from them. And this isn't sponsored, by the way. This is just me generally only talking about Petite and Pretty because I generally love it. Also, something that I love, is that their makeup isn't bad for my skin. I love that because I feel like makeup, or most makeup is like bad for like your skin and stuff. And like it's not like great for your skin. But all of their makeup, because it is made in so many ways, like gluten free, vegan, and a bunch like recyclable, I think, like all sorts of stuff. It made really good. And so it's like it made really well. And like really good. And because of that, like it's not bad for your skin. I like that. I like that a lot. That's not bad for your skin and stuff. And all of their stuff comes in cute packaging. Like, I love that when I get my Petite and Pretty box. Like, it comes and the outside of it just looks like a boring, basic white box. And then you open it up and then it's like rainbows and like so pretty. I love it. And you're constant. Whenever I order, I always get free stuff. I always get a free bubble bag, and then sometimes I'll get something else. The first time I ordered two things. I ordered the handheld mirror, and a bubble bag, and then I got a free Halloween exclusive only in October, or like Halloween bubble bag. And then I also did get the two items I ordered, and then I got a free Halloween in green body glitter, and it is ginormous. Like, it's a pretty good amount of body glitter, because I thought it was going to be like the tiny little thing, and then it showed up and it was like a pretty good size. And I use it whenever I use my Petite and Pretty makeup. And it still is like, that was like almost a year ago. And to this day, it's like still like more than halfway full. So yeah, I love their stuff. So I ended up, so let me explain. And so I did an extra chore last month. So, because my mom told me, like, oh, if I do this, like, one extra chore, I would make a little extra money on my allowance. And so I did it, a little extra money, that's nice. And then I ended up ordering, and it did go over a little bit, but my parents are fine with that. and that they're fine with it because part of it wasn't my fault. Part of it was shipping, tax, and stuff like it was shipping and tax, and also they understood because to get the thing that would fit in budget, it was like a smaller thing, and there was what I mean by that is some of their stuff is like cheaper and like smaller, and then some of it is more pricey but like better. And I ended up just getting two really good items. So in my allowance, I got the Petite and Pretty brow pen that came out last month, and since it came out, like it's been one of their like really good products. All of their stuff is good, but that's been like a popular product of theirs. And since it has came out, I have constantly been seeing it on like Instagram and on their website and stuff. And I have been wanting it so badly because I mean like it's a brow pen. I got it in like the color light as a night or something, or light as a feather. I forget what it's called. But there's two different color options. And there's one that's like a lighter color and one that's like a darker color. And it's a brow pen. I'm excited because I ordered it because I have been wanting it for a while. I have never used a brow pen before. Or I have used a brow powder before. It's like a powder that is the same concept as a brow pen, but it's like the consistency of eyeshadow. Oh, and I liked it a little bit. I liked it a little bit. And yeah, it's like not like one of my like go-to makeup products, but I did like it. Thank you to the family member who got me that for Christmas, not last year, but the year before. And that was really cool. So I got a brow pen, and then I got a highlighter. I have never used highlighter, but I've been seeing their highlighter for months, and I really like it. It's a 2-in-1 highlighter. So from what, yeah, I'm gonna look into it when it comes, but I've been really excited, and I have been wanting their highlighter. It's gold, and it looks so fun, and I've been wanting it, and it's sparkly, so like, yes. And I ordered those two things with my allowance, and then what happened is they literally, like, I want to say, like, yesterday, or the day before yesterday, like, very recently, they launched an eyeliner, and they launched it, and I really wanted it. Like, I really wanted it, but I had already spent my allowance, and then I saw that they are starting yesterday, I think. That's when I saw it. And they have been doing a thing where if you order something, you get a free Petite and Pretty pop socket. So I brought it up with my dad today, and well, let me explain. Last night I like thought of like an idea on like how am I gonna like convince my dad, like that whole thing, like how am I gonna convince him slash also what would I use it for, like that whole thing, and should I even bring it up? And the reason I mean convince him is honestly my dad does he's pretty easy to convince sometimes because as he understands that I don't really live a normal life. My whole life revolves around dance, and also I'm going to talk about something in a minute revolving dance. And so, like, my whole life, like, revolves, like, I spend so much time in dance and, like, training to be a pop star, like, it's such a big part of my life. And, like, when you don't count, like, oh, my dog Sam, or, like, people, my life, when you count activities and stuff that I do, my entire, like, life of, like, activity revolves around, like, social media and training to be a pop star. And I don't go to public school, I'm homeschooled. I like that. I'm not one of the people that makes a ton of friends. And I can if I want to. I choose not to. I'm just more focused on training to be a pop star. And so yeah, like all sorts of stuff. And for a lot of reasons, my dad, like sometimes, like, he's easier to convince on stuff. Also, I don't ask for extra too often. It's like when, like, the only time I ever ask for, like, anything extra is, like, occasionally every once in a while there will be something that I'll see that I'll, like, really, really want. That I'll really, really want, and then maybe I'll ask for it, or also occasionally, like, I'll ask for, like, if I can go to, like, a concert or something, because that, yes, it's money, because it does cost money, but it's also an experience. Like, I always say that money can't buy happiness, but money can buy experiences that buy happiness. Because, like, Squad Tour, that was, like, literally one of the best days of my life. That's a hard pick on, like, best day of my life. And that money bought the experience. Well, money bought the tickets, which bought the experience. And that was a lot of fun. And I was really happy with that. So, like, money can't buy happiness, but it can buy experiences that buy happiness. So, yeah. Anyways, it was a lot of fun, like Squad Tour was. So, I, like, came up with a plan, and then I brought it up with my dad, and then I actually put it in the cart. Or last night, I did not order the eyeliner, and then I just put it in the cart that way, because it was kind of selling out fast. And so, like, that way there would be one held on for me, and that way I had, like, said yes, because I brought it up to him, like, last night, before, like, bed, and he said that we would talk about it, like, today. So I put it in the cart, I didn't order it, and today, I brought it up to him, and he said okay. So I sometimes will ask for, like, things for, like, my birthday. But on to, like, the, like, not so fun news, and then I'm gonna do a story time on the, like, sad moment. I'm gonna do story time on the sad moment, and what I mean by the jacket have been through, like, a lot. And, like, there was one particular moment, and the jacket got me to stop crying. Let me explain. So, last year, like, I want to say, like, either the very beginning of this year, or no, it was around Christmas time, yeah, because I had the trees in my room. I have 2 different Christmas trees, and I had them decorated in my room. I got really excited over something, and it didn't happen. I thought we were getting another dog. My mom's brother rescued one. Like, off of the streets. It had a home, but didn't anymore. Like, someone, like, literally just took it in the middle of nowhere and just put it out on the streets and left. And he rescued the dog, and I thought we were keeping the dog. I was excited. I met the dog. I fell in love with the dog. The dog's name is Susie. Like, my mom technically named the dog. I gave it the nickname. And I chose the nickname Princess and stuff because I'm like, oh, she's gonna be like our little princess. Like, oh. Well, then, and I met the dog and I just fell in love, and then I had my heart broken one day, and I look back on it and I understand it now. In that moment, I was really upset and my mom apologized for this because she did something that she shouldn't have done without talking to me and my dad about. So, one thing led to another. My mom's brother fell in love with the dog. The dog fell in love with him. My mom told him he could keep him. Well, keep her. And she didn't talk to me at first. She made a mistake. She messed up. And now I was really upset. I went off into the back bathroom and just fell in tears. Like, by fell in tears, I mean I was in tears. It was a mistake. My mom apologized. Things happen. I'm happy with how it worked out. But the jacket, literally, I put my head inside. I'm like this. And I was really upset that day. But I understand it now. Part of me understood it in that moment. Part of me didn't at the same time. It was a process. It was a thing that happened. That is what really happened. She apologized. We're good. Yeah. Plus, I have Sam. I love you, baby Sam. Yeah, you're so cute. You're currently laying on the floor. You realize, Sam, you have a dog bed right over there. Yeah. He's like, but I want to lay on the floor. Or sorry, I was telling him he has a dog bed over there. Or there. But anyways. Yeah, so on to the other bit of not so good news. I feel like I'm losing a lot of dance class. And the reason, I'm not mad at anyone, but this is kind of happening. I mean, so a really long time ago, when I was 11, almost 12, I fell in love with dance. I wanted to start training to be a pop star. All of this, and then at the beginning of, in April 1st actually, April 1st of last year, 2 weeks before it, or 2 or 3 weeks before it, I took my first Zoom master class with the ALDC, and then I did a second one a week later, and it was a lot of fun. And then I started Worldwide on April 1st, and I was in dance class almost every single day, and that's how it's been for over a year, and minus a couple breaks for the holidays. But then, and one thing led to another where at the very end of spring or something, beginning of summer break, that whole thing, and I was in my very last hip hop class before summer, and I thought, oh, they would do a summer worldwide. But then one thing led to another, where my hip hop teacher Natalie Means said something about how she doesn't know they're doing the Zoom Kids with hip hop. Like, she didn't say that they weren't doing worldwide. She just said that she doesn't think they're doing the Zoom and with hip hop just for the summer. No big deal. And then they ended up not doing a summer worldwide. They did ALDC Boot Camp, Dance Boot Camp 2022. That was a lot of fun. I did it. It was fun. And then they never did summer worldwide, and I assumed that, like, oh, that's normal. Because one of my dance friends, or someone that I like knew from dance a really long time ago, like last year, and like now we're on good terms. Literally said that at most places take a summer break. Didn't think anything of it, and they aren't doing a worldwide, I don't think. So yeah, that's the long story short. So I'm not in dance constantly anymore, and I'm not going to a studio because that's a lot of money, and also I just don't feel it's the thing for me. Peace out.